your articles, you've left out the articles. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 or 10 times you've left out the articles in there. Okay, in what is a short essay. That means that in a 150-word essay, that's almost 10% you've left out the articles. Okay, so that's,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I've told you many times
Yes.
to focus on your articles, because I think it's a simple thing to get right. It's one of the easier parts of English grammar to get right. So you must practice your articles so that you no longer make mistakes on them, because if it's once or twice, the examiner will say, okay, well, it's just a mistake. But when it's all the way through, the examiner is going to say, okay, well, this is obviously part of English grammar that you don't understand.
Yes.
And therefore it's a major grammatical mistake. So you must work on your articles. And I'm absolutely sure that I've given you the link to IELTS. What's it called? No, not IELTS. What's it called? English Test Store. English Test Store website. Yes, I have given you the link to the English Test Store website.
Yes.
And especially on articles. Yes.
Yes.
So you must practice them. I know maybe it's boring, but it's something that you should get correct. Okay, now then, okay, so if I set that aside, there's the one with the capital letters. Okay, if it's the name of a town or a country, if it's a proper noun, like here, it should have a capital letter. So if it's the name of a person, a country, a town, or a school, a building, then it should have capital letters on it. The other things in there, I mean, I've added some text which gave you some extra words, so I can ignore those. Apart from that, actually, it's not bad. I mean, I've added some text, but really it's your articles. Once or twice there's a preposition or something like that which is not right in there. But I mean, overall, it's really not a bad essay, but your articles is a serious problem.
Yes.
So you must conquer that. You must get over it, and I think it is something that you can. I'm sure your friend Olivia.
Yes.
I was doing a class with her yesterday, and then what I did is I went online with her. I opened up the English Test Store, and we started doing some of the things that she was getting wrong on there, because I've told her many times about the same things as well. And of course, when she's focused on it, and I'm sure the same thing would happen with you, that if I just gave you a test on articles, you would probably get it right 70%, 80%, or 90% of the time. So which tells me that you do know the rules to apply articles. It's just that you don't apply them to yourself when you're writing. So if you can spot it, if you can get a high score on that website, when you're focused on articles, then when you finish your essay, you have to go back and review the essay.
Yes.
And correct the mistakes. If you don't get it right when you're writing, because I know you write very quickly, then you must go back and check it afterwards and look for the mistakes and find where the articles are missing. Maybe that's the way for you to do it, rather than, because I know some people, when they're writing, even people like J.K. Rowling, when they write very, very quickly. They get the story down, but then somebody has to go back, and if it's not them, it'll be a proofreader who goes back in there and corrects all the grammar for them. So you have to be your own proofreader. You've got to go in there and identify the mistakes with your articles and put them in, because really what's happening is you're just leaving them out. It's not that you're getting them wrong. You're just thinking, I can't be bothered. It's just an article. I don't need it. But you do need it. In terms of answering the question, I would say you've actually done a good job of answering the question. Linking. Yeah, I think I would have probably broken the text up at some point. Maybe there. and put another paragraph in just to make it a little bit easier to read, but I think it's actually okay. 6.5. Vocabulary. Well, the vocabulary's all right. Grammar. Well, I'm going to score you down on the grammar because you made life very difficult for me. So let's see. So it's going to depend on the generosity of the examiner. I would say that's a 6.5 to 7.0, which is actually not bad. And if you'd have got your articles correct, that would have been a 7.
Yes.
So it's up to you. Do you want to get a 7 or do you want to get 6.5 or 6?
7.
Right. So then sort out your articles. Right. Okay. Any questions on that?
No.
Right. Okay. So task 2. But of course you don't need to, do you? You don't need to get 7, do you?
Oh,
For writing.
I want high school.
Right.
If I go graduate university, I need more than 6. Band 6.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, if you're going to go to graduate school or graduate university in America, you will be expected to get your articles correct. So there's no time like the present to learn your articles, is there?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Second question: car ownership. One big traffic jam. How true do you think this statement is? What measures? Okay, so this is a problem solution essay, right? And an opinion, right? It is true that people who drive their own people who drive the okay. Well, the people who drive their own car haven't increased. Because that suggests that the people have got bigger. The number of people who drive their own car has increased, and nowadays there is not a traffic congestion, just traffic congestion. There's traffic congestion in big cities in the world, around the world. I agree with this state. With this state, would you like to change that? No? How about statement? And regarding this issue, governments could. Okay, and okay, so you could make this one sentence.
Yes.
And believe that Okay, so today many adults have their own car, and regarding this, there are numerous problems, amongst them traffic jams are the most significant problem, especially on peak hours. There is noise. There's noise. There's To reduce the traffic jams, government should reduce the number of drivers. There are several ways to discourage people from driving their cars. Firstly, government should make a new traffic law. When people use transport. Okay, so again, okay, let me just finish reading. During travel, government would reduce their car tax. The more people use transportation, the less they pay car tax. As a result, people who use public transportation will increase in traffic. Traffic jams will decrease. Okay, right, so there are several ways to discourage people from using cars. Firstly, people should make a new traffic law. Okay, so again, this could be one sentence. Which states drivers use public transportation during travel, governments would reduce their car tax. The more people use transportation, the less car park, less. As a result, people who use will increase. Okay, that's all right. Right. Secondly, if governments increase subway stations and bus stops, people would use them more. It would be a great way to discourage people from driving their cars. Moreover, governments should replace the old-fashioned subways and increase the number of subway and bus, I presume you mean bus stops. Am I right? Or yes, is that right? Or did you mean?
No. People can use them frequently.
Okay. Moreover, government should replace the old-fashioned subways and increase the number of subway and bus. There's something missing.
Number.
The numbers of buses.
Yes.
So that increase the number of subway. Okay, so do you mean subway trains?
Yes.
And buses? Yeah.
Yes.
Ah. When people get to and from work, they are very crowded by commuters. So people avoid using them. In addition, they are pretty dirty. This fact makes people drive their cars. In conclusion, I agree with this. What is this?
Statement.
Thank you. And although there is a traffic jam with increasing drivers, although there are more traffic jams, with increasing drivers, it's possible to be solved. It's possible, okay, to solve To deal with this issue, they will have to make a new law and replace all means of transportation. Okay. Linking vocabulary. Very good. Good essay. Mm. Okay, so any, I mean, I think what your main problem there was plurals. You were leaving off the plurals, and there was some subject-verb disagreement where you've got because you've chosen traffic jam rather than traffic jams, so that threw the verb out. So you just need to be careful about that. But I mean, overall, it's a good essay, and it's very logical and easy to read. Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. So when are you doing your next IELTS exam? This weekend?
I don't know. No.
Oh.
I will not take a test.
Oh.
I very exhausted, so I switched this class to writing.
Oh. Okay.
I'm very exhausted, so I will study slowly.
I think that's good. I think that's better to take the pressure off yourself. I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yes.
One of my other students, Sung Hee, is also getting very, very stressed at the moment about her IELTS, and she's just got her result back, and she hadn't improved in it, and she's put in so much effort. I feel very sorry for her. But she's got it's the same. Unfortunately, it's exactly the same issues. It's things like articles, and with her, a bigger problem is word order. She gets. I mean, you've got one example there, but your word order is generally good. But she has a particular problem with getting. Her knowledge is very, very good. She's very worldly in her knowledge. So she knows about topics, but she gets things like word order wrong. And that's a difficult thing to correct easily. So, but she's getting quite stressed about it. She wants to take a break as well. So,
I took a test 3 times sequence. However, I wanted to adapt the test atmosphere because I was very nervous when I took a test. However, it was not helpful for me. I was nervous each test.
yeah. So, when you say nervous, presumably you're only really nervous when you're doing the speaking for the
Oh,
written part as well.
speaking was not nervous.
Mm.
However, when I took a test in reading test, reading and listening, I felt nervous. I couldn't concentrate on reading.
Yeah. So have you also tried doing the computer-based test IELTS versus the paper test?
I feel heavy and painful.
Well,
My
using the
eye,
computer.
yes, my eye is
Uh,
very weak. Weak.
mm,
And I have a question. Next, last test. when I took a speaking test, examiner wrote the number. After finishing, I finished part 2.
Yeah.
He wrote number 7 on his paper.
Oh,
It is score.
I would say, yeah. I would say so.
Some people it is score, but other people it is just time. Ah.
Okay. I see what you mean. No, well, he's got a clock, so if he's a smart guy, he'll just have a stopwatch running. So I don't think he needs to write down the time. For me, that would be an indication that for parts 1 and 2, you were 7. So what happened in part 3?
Oh. I answered the part 2, but I couldn't answer part 3.
Why? What was the problem?
I couldn't understand his question, and I was mistake a subject. I was confused. I was wrong subject.
Right.
I thought he told me about my feeling. However, it wasn't. He asked me about athlete feeling. Feeling. However, I was wrong. So
Right.
he asked to me again.
Okay. And the second time, did you get it right the second time?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But my grammar was very broken because I didn't prepare the questions.
Right. For what was the question? Athletes. What was it about? Why was
Yes.
it about athletes?
Topic was event, and he asked me on Olympics or international events, athlete, international athlete to go abroad to play the game, how they feel at the time. But
Yeah.
I thought he asked me about my feeling.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was wrong.
Okay, but I mean, so when he asked you the second time, what did you say about the feelings of the athletes? How did you describe their feeling?
They will nervous like me. He was a ref. He
Yeah,
ref.
yeah. I think that's very funny. I think that's good.
He asked me again. Are you nervous now? He thought I was not nervous, but I was very nervous.
Yeah. Oh, I think if you get the examiner laughing with a joke like that, I think that's very good. So what was your for last time you got the score? What was your score for speaking?
6.
Okay. Well, you're not.
But when I speak in the test, maybe I was like a robot because I memorized all script.
I keep telling you not to do that.
Yes.
I keep saying that to people, and then they never listen to me. Ay. Okay, all right.
So, if you found this IELTS class useful, informative, or entertaining, please give it a like, subscribe, and share with other people who you think might benefit from these live IELTS class videos using actual examination topics. Most of the students participating in these classes are now living their dream in English-speaking countries around the world. if you want classes with me, you can contact me on X, LinkedIn, MS Teams or Viber. Details are given in the description below or on the About page for this channel. Thank you.